Everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7, and I am a little bit late today because daylight savings time or whatever time change shenanigans is happening right now. Usually I do these right on rollover, but it turns out it rolls over at 7 and not 8. So we've got some Flan summons coming to you live or not live, depending on if you're watching this on a premiere or not. I'm hoping for Flan, obviously. I want to try her out. And that's exactly why I'm excited for Flan. I don't really care if she's bad. If she ends up being bad, I mean. I'm past the point of like caring on how overpowered somebody is. So as long as I can use her, have a little bit of fun, that's all I personally care about. So yeah, let's just go. And we can try out the 10 times summon, but then I won't have an 8-minute video. LOL. And I honestly think these are a trap, you know? Like, I don't like doing them because let's say I do a 10 times summon and I get our first pull. I've just wasted 9 pulls, so it's just not worth it to me. So I'm still going to do single pulls. I don't think it saves too much time. And also, if we don't get the artifact for Flan, we will be buying it. So I'm just doing single pulls, and I'm not just doing this for YouTube time. I legitimately think this is better to do it this way. In other gacha games, there is a reason to do a 10 pull. Like, you'll get a guaranteed 4-star, you'll get a guaranteed whatever, but here you just don't get anything. Often you get a discount as well. So if a pull costs 50 bookmarks, normally it'll cost like 45 with the 10 pull, but there's just no reason yet. So let's go Flan. Let's go Flan's artifact. I'd actually rather have her artifact first, just so I know I'm guaranteed it. That said, we can just buy her artifact now, right? So I don't even know how to wish for that now. As for other things, I wouldn't mind. Dust for sure, artifact dust. As for 5-star artifacts, I'm still looking for that touch of Rakos. One day we're gonna get that touch of Rakos. Hopefully not today, because hopefully today is her artifact. And characters, there's just nothing, right? I don't need any 4-stars. I don't think anybody really needs any 4-stars at this point. Not even for come on? No. Not even for imprints or anything like that. We also have an ML summon after this as well, which I'm hoping for Guide or Aether, of all things, outside of course, ML Araminta. So, decent rates so far, decent rates. And we have enough for pity without spending resources, which is fantastic. And speaking of resources, I think I'm going to do a video on this. I don't know if I should, and if I should have, I probably should have done a video on it a couple days ago, or yesterday actually. There's been some, what's the right word, complaints about Genshin Impact sending resources to creators. Just so you know, that's a thing that happens in every single game. Every single gacha game, people send you resources if you're a creator, for the most part. Just to be completely transparent, I get very few resources from Epic 7, but I do get some from them. And I kind of want to explain how that works from my side of things, because as a viewer before I started streaming, I had no idea how it worked. Okay, there's Flan. That's really quickly. That's really exciting.
Are you friend or foe? Not that it matters. You'll be on my side once we're finished.
I love her. Ah, that's so exciting. Yay, we got Flan. We got Flan. We didn't get her artifact, so I will be buying her artifact. So what I wanted to say there is I didn't understand it as a viewer how it worked, and I want to make sure you folks understand it as a viewer now that I'm a creator. So that might be a video I put together. The long and the short of it, though, is in general, as a creator, developers often give us stuff. It's not usually a lot, though. So for example, maybe I'll get like 1 or 2 pulls a month in Epic 7. And the other thing is, I will be clear about it. If I'm ever playing a game that I receive currency for and I'm going to do a summon, I'm going to state it, and I'm probably going to state how much they gave me as well, because it's very important to be transparent. I care more about that than receiving free stuff. There's been some games that do stuff I super disagree with, which is giving away stuff like characters and power instead of giving away like RNG. So the only things I personally like to accept from games are things like skins that don't give power, which has not happened in this game, or just pure currency for rolls. So that's what I personally accept, and I try to be as transparent as possible. I would not accept any like characters, for example. And the thing with Genshin is, sorry, I got super off track, but it's just something I wanted to talk about, and I just didn't have time to upload a video. The thing with Genshin is they said not to tell people, which is not okay. That is super not okay. You never want to be shady like that. There's no reason for it. Like, it's okay to send people stuff. It's not okay to lie about it, you know? So that's what's kind of sketchy. Little upset about that situation right now. No hate to any of the content creators that received it, by the way. Not their fault whatsoever. Not 0% their fault. But yeah, we've got Flan here. We've got communication breakdown, we've got data monopoly, and we've got advantation skill. Gonna try to use her this Guild War. Not sure my plan for her yet. Do you have any requests? And if you get your requests in ASAP, I can try to have it ready for the Guild War tonight and showcase her there. I'm personally going to try to take advantage of data monopoly. And I think I'm going to try to take advantage of data monopoly with somebody who is already fast and DPS-y and not max crit rate. Somebody like Remnant Violet. I feel like Remnant Violet is at the exact spot right now where the speed is enough to get pushed up ahead of everybody. And it'll bring him up to 331 crit damage, which is a-okay with me. And I really like that. And also, because he's on lifesteal, it'll help in the longer battles as well. There's also somebody like Top Model Lulika. Also the other thing is he also increases the attack of himself. So he buffs himself and then gets the crit damage buff as well. So he's not losing anything from that. And there's also stuff like Lulika, which would probably work the same as well, right? We'll get that crit damage buff up. She already self-buffs. That's one thing. A lot of good attackers like this are just self-buffing themselves now. So this is the type of unit I plan to push up. And even if I'm pushing up a 234 speed unit, it's still semi-good, right? Because there's still that range of 240 to 250 people you need to outspeed. And you still need that extra damage to get those kills. So, interesting. And maybe I'll try her in a bruiser comp to try to take advantage of the longer battle skill 3s. But we'll see. Anyways, that was really quick. I've got so many resources left. I say this every time, but as for whether or not you should summon, if you didn't watch my last video, which you should, and if you didn't, you should go hit like on it as well. We're not sure on if you should summon until we try the unit out. But in general, I feel like you should summon for basically any new character in this game, just because of how easy it is to get resources, right? Like, I still have 437 left, and even if I did get unlucky, I would still have some left, even including what they gave me. Again, being transparent about that as well. So, yeah, we're gonna stop here. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. As always, I'm gonna go. No! We have a bookmark. We might as well end it on a doors. I don't want to end it on a sad note. I don't want to end it on a sad note. Why did I do that? I didn't want. Why? That was such a waste. Bye.